Another fine day and another fine day for a video. Well, I'm still out here. We've been working for 3 weeks, I think, about, and we have really dug out quite a bit. We still have to get to that one section there. Unfortunately, I've lost the Sani. Apparently the Sani has some sort of like a deal with Dave or whatever about after using the equipment so long, they swap it out, and I just seem to be, I think, in the middle of a swap. So they're going to be taking all of our Sani equipment, and I believe they're going to be replacing it with newer models. I guess that's for advertisement or whatever. So unfortunately, I can't use the Sani, even though it's like sitting back off over down at the bottom there. We're not supposed to put any more hours on it. So I managed to dig out before that was needed a bunch of piles, bunch of nice rocks I decided to separate out. We got our Minecraft building material there. Totally awesome there. So I've been using the rock to actually be like walls up against the dirt where I cut out, and it just holds the dirt back. Plus, if I need to make anything out of any boulders, I got plenty of laying around. So it's been just a lot of work. Michigan has been just doing an amazing job. I don't know if you can see if I back up here. See where it's dry and then now it's sort of wet. I just dug out that pile and just moving out with the main pad here. So, wow. I'll walk over here. It's a lot of dirt I've moved here. A lot of dirt. And while I've been doing that, it's not been just straightforward excavating. It's like going through a lot of the stuff, seeing what's junk, what is to be saved, what's used to restore the vehicles, and been finding all sorts of cool stuff. Stuff that I didn't realize I had. We have still some of these old ammo boxes. Really cool. They're all empty. I got them like when they were getting rid of them from Tooele Army Depot through Jack Tomlin. And going through, found me another diesel fuel tank for a deuce and a half. And then some of this stuff came from other places, some pallet racking, and a couple cars that I want to get up and running. My poor Nissan Altima transmission is not happy. So I've been looking around to try to get me another vehicle. So, well, at least for now, I've just got to keep cleaning out. I'm going to clean out all this material here and make way to bring the John Deere over. And yeah, it's going a bit slow. I've had people comment on pressure regulators and all sorts. I've been looking at it and haven't been able to get it to run any better as far as the hydraulics. So it's like super duper slow. Barely wants to move, but at least the arm and the boom and the turret rotates okay speed. It's slow, but it'll slowly chew away through all this, and I'll just leave all the heavy moving with the Michigan. So I am going to continue cleaning up and loading up this dirt, and then if we can find some treasures out here while we're digging through this, we'll see what we got. Been working pretty hard with my introduction part of the video. That was yesterday, and all I've been doing is like remove the big pile of dirt here, moved the lot out farther, been doing cleanup, and found two of these. Now I knew they were back there. I'd forgotten actually about this one, but I knew about that one. They were right back up in there. They're the M880 series. I don't know exactly the last digit of either one of these. Probably an M882 or M884, something like that. They both have the setups in the back right here and overloads for the various modules. I'll show you one of the modules. I'll walk right up to it. As I walk up, here's one module right here, and the other one right here, which was basically brand new. So here we have one of the modules, which is actually a shelter. General Office Telephone Manual. Sort of interesting. It was brand new. Funny enough, this unit had a tag on it. $43,000. I think it was 43,000. All I know is it was a lot. And interesting, that was abandoned. Some guy bought it at an auction from the government and then put it in a storage lot and then made off, and they had a quick sale and I bought it for $100. I think that was about the same with this one here, but that one was used by, I believe, at the state for communications. So a lot of people ask me about, you know, how I get all this stuff, and I just like picked it up. People knew me around from working with Jack Tomlin and a lot of other military collectors, and anytime something was about ready to be basically sent to the scrap yard or it was military, I had a call and somebody said, hey, you want this? And I go, sure. Some of the things were found on KSL, a lot through GSA auctions when they were going for nothing. And that was with most of the M880 series Dodges through the GSA. The Dodges, nobody really wanted them. A few $100 and you came out with the entire truck. So some of the Chevys and some of the other trucks back at the when they did the cash for clunkers and the economy was down, people were just sending in a lot of these old trucks for scrap price, and they're actually pretty good. And I do actually want to get both of these up and running with the those shelters on the back of them, but we've got to finish cleaning up this area. Now I'm not so worried about this end over here, but down here, the old cover or little shed area and all this has got to be all cleared out, so we can put a earth bunker right in here so we can work on stuff, and I don't have to fight working on stuff out in the weather like I've been all these years. And so at this moment, it's just a lot of sorting and going through stuff. There's all sorts of treasures. I mean, I found in here. I mean, a lot of stuff I'd grab at last second. Somebody say, go into the scrap yard, or when the Tooele Army Depot had their auctions and stuff, sometimes this stuff wasn't bought. It would go to the scrap, and I try to pick up the scrap before it was sent out for getting melted down. So, well, still a lot to go through, and also there's even more treasures to be found. Well, I found another little treasure. Well, a bunch of them actually. I knew they were back here and just moved enough stuff to get to them, and there they are. And these weird little, like if I rotate around, leaflet bombs. So these things are sort of funny. I pack them full of paper leaflets with messages on it, and apparently, I guess you fly over someplace, drop it out, it splits in half and spreads all your propaganda letters out to your targets. So I guess probably what they would write on the letter is surrender or we'll litter on your country again. I don't know. Probably, I would guess, 673. I don't know what was going on in 73. So, but probably tail end of the Korean War. I don't know. So, got a pile of them here. Unfortunately, they're falling over. So that's going to be a little more difficult to move. And I've got bars, tow bars for tanks, and old wooden ammo boxes, a lot of stuff, and some coal, shoveling that out. That's all no good now, just burn that away. So more little treasures all over the place. Gonna head on down and take a look at some more stuff that I found. Oh, and one other cool treasure that I managed to pick up was basically this winch assembly. Now, these were designed to go right behind the cab of a deuce and a half. Right now it's got a bunch of tow bars in it, but it's part of the pipeline truck series, and they're really awesome. And I really wish I had one of the pipeline beds. They got a big roller in the back, but I only managed to pick this thing up. But these are pretty nice because they've got a little bit, like the deuce and a half has a winch that is the one size smaller than this on the front, which is not very powerful. And then this is like the winch that you'd find on the front of a 5-ton, but they have it mounted on the back of a deuce and a half, and the rear PTO then drives it with a chain and a sprocket. So these are nice little units to have on the back of your deuce and a half. I've got a regular bed with a cutout that I want to mount this thing on so I can pull stuff into the back. So yeah, these pretty rare. I hardly ever see these show up anywhere. And this is a firefighting truck, 4-door Dodge from the 70s. And I really like these 4 doors. They're really nice. I wish I could find one with a 4-door and the full-size bed. So, and this one actually runs. I haven't started it since I parked it there. Same with that one M880 series one. That one ran. That one I haven't checked. That one came from the landfill out west from Brigham City in Utah. Apparently some kids went and vandalized a bunch of the equipment out there, and they smashed in the windows on that truck. However, they were smashed in when I got it on the auction, so I already knew that. So I'm going to get back to sorting again, and when I come across any more treasures, we'll see what we got. It's been a long day. Sun's been out and it's pretty hot, so I'm pretty parched. Got quite a bit cleaned up down there, and as soon as I can get this area finished, we'll see about getting the old John Deere over there and see if it can do a little bit of work. But I've got all my seals are leaking, especially my dust seal keeps popping off on that one right there. Gonna have to do something to keep that dust seal on it. But it's leaky, but it's gonna have to do its own work. So we got to get this all cleared out so we can put that earth storage bunker here. So I've had a little bit of a setback. Last couple days it has been raining and raining and raining, and I wasn't able to come out here Saturday because this was a lake basically, and I was hoping, and since it stopped last night, well actually the yesterday evening, it would dry out enough that I could really work out here. And unfortunately it's muddy enough I can't get to certain areas. I couldn't even drive the car here. I had to park on the very entrance to the depot and just stop there. There's no way to get in here. Just mud everywhere. And yeah, it's pretty much of a mud bog. So I'm just going to be doing the forklift will handle just going here on the flats. So I'm just going to move this stuff in the flat area. I just got to clean out this area here, get all those leaflet bombs just stacked up over there. And then I've got some ammo cans over there. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with some of those fluorescent lights. They're good, but I don't use those anymore. So figure out what I'm going to do with them and just finish cleaning up. Unfortunately, don't have anything like really interesting other than just basic updates on what's going on. The weather's just killed me this last few days. I was hoping to have this thing all done by now, but I'm at the mercy of the weather. So let's see if I can just finish cleaning this area up here and see what we can get done after this. The end of a long day. The sun came out. It dried up a little bit, but still not enough to move anywhere but the flat area. Got all the leaflet bombs all put back over there. We got more of the ammo boxes. Les came and helped me a little bit on moving some of the stuff. Got it all cleared out right here. Just burn a little bit of the cardboard. But as soon as it dries out, I'll be able to come here with a forklift and just be able to forklift this out. It'll be rather quickly. And move sideboards. Now these are the sideboards I got for the 2.5 ton and the 5 ton, the old school. I've got some of the bows for the military trailers, the 3/4 tons and the 1.5 tons. And I got some really rare sideboard pieces for the Dodge M880s right here. I need to go through these because I got like I think I only have really enough for 2 trucks. I really need more, but at least I can see what I can do with here. Just need to replace the wood and then have to restore all the metal pieces. So I found a few treasures here, going through drive lines, all parts for the 2.5 ton and the 5 tons. Because in the future, we got a lot of restoration on a lot of trucks. So we'll be using most of these parts. But things are cleaning up pretty good. We're getting rid of the junk. All ready for another load to take out. And just sort of putting everything in the corner for now. So that's about the update. Hopefully the weather will clear out a little bit better in the next few days, next few weeks. And if I can get this all cleaned out, bring the excavator over here, clean out a little bit, and then we can start building the shop, which is basically an earth bunker, and that'll be awesome. So I want to say thanks to Les for coming out and helping me, and thank all of my viewers for watching, because the monetization on this channel pays for all the work out here in the building, and I really appreciate it. So if you like the videos, please subscribe. You can hit the like button and the notifications, and I also have Patreon if you want to be able to get in touch with me, because every time somebody puts a message in Patreon, I always answer it. I can't really answer everything on the YouTube channel because it's just too much. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.